Hello, everybody. Hello. So this is for the mini reads that are coming up. Tammy is first. Leslie is second. Leo, are you okay, Leo? Was he angry of something you didn't do, Leo? All right, waiting for Tammy to come in. Hi, Michelle. How are you? I'm good. Let me see if Tammy's coming. Let me see if she messaged me at all. Hi, Linz. I'm good. You? Good morning again. Let's see. Oh, okay. There you guys. I'm just checking to see if. Oh, my back. What? Let's see. What was it you guys wanted me to open? Well, now I told you don't move in with that Libra guy, but you insisted you was going to try. All right, all right. Good morning, good morning. So the videos that I had marked private, if you're looking for them, I will unmark them. I will unmark them. Well, I'm glad you took my original advice, Karen. I'm glad you did. You know you have the freedom to change your decisions or choices. Like I said, I can't tell you what to do. Yesterday's stream for sticks, it's private. Yeah, I don't think I can do it while I'm on here. And I don't think I can get it while I'm on the phone. I don't think I can do it on the phone. Let me see. Sticks. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see that. I see the sticks saying it's open for this one. Yep, that one's public. I'll have to go in and check after I'm done here because I'm not seeing them. Nope, they all say public on mine, so I have to look that over. June is definitely flying by. All right, so let's get busy. So I have Tammy, then I have Leslie. Yep, and then payment. If you're in here, payment, I think you paid the $33.33 yesterday and didn't get anything for it. So if you want sticks or 3 cards, let me know. Or if you want a refund, let me know. All right, let me get busy with Tammy. I do feel like the hard drive can get fixed. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Tammy, I'm praying for it. I'm shuffling pretty good here. I'm praying for it, Tammy. All right, so let's see what's happening, okay? Because I feel like there's off and on communication, expected and unexpected, and expected and unexpected. Now, the first card that comes up for you, put my glasses on. The first card that comes up for you is the clock. It's the clock card. So on here is this. So it's the clock. So the clock is a really big indicator, Tammy, first of all, about your whole mini read. The clock talks about time. The clock is also talking about something that takes time. It also talks about time has a cycle, time to heal, and then time to progress. So when we first got this card for you, okay, Payment, I'll be right with you. So again, when clock came up for you first, Tammy, the first thing I heard was, this isn't going to change overnight. This is not a situation that is able to be pushed. This isn't a thing that where you can rush it. It's not the situation where anything that you can do to fix it will work. No, it's not. It's not saying that time is on your side right now. So what it means is that, like, all this waiting and waiting is also affecting you. It's showing how the time that your partner needs right now needs to take their time to learn the different cycles, the different lessons, the different behaviors. Once they are able to complete their cycle of what they need to do in order to get them to the next level, so to speak, they need to also pay attention to what all this time has done to you, what all this energy of constantly moving, because we know a clock is constantly moving. However, as the seconds and the minutes and the hours and the days and the months go by, it's something that is very difficult for you, very hard for you to adjust to, very hard for you to accept, knowing the fact that he's wasted so much time. Okay, so clock is really, 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 really strong for you. That would be clock, that would be watch. All right, let me get a regular card to put on top of that. So with the clock card, okay. So with the clock card, the card that comes up to match you with your clock is in fact the Nine of Swords. So where the Nine of Swords is concerned is that all of this time, all of the energy that's been put in here, all of the prayers that you've made, all of the frustration you had to deal with, all of the fear that came out of it as well, has left you to be the Nine of Swords, where you're getting frustrated, you're getting worn out, you're losing faith. Hope is just so shaky. And yet this person has not turned around yet to really look, to deeply, truly look within you to see what damage this has caused you. And that's not fair to you. This person is so self-centered right now that all their focus is on is poor them, poor them. Your next card comes up with Girl Talk. Girl Talk talks about time with friends, moving on for now, being happy in the single mode as you are right now, living in the moment, trying to enjoy each day the best you can. So when we talk about Girl Talk, All right, Linz, good luck with that. It should work out okay for you. So Tammy, Girl Talk talks about how you talk to other people or reach out to other people. There's a particular person that you do converse with about your situation, about your worries and your fears. Wanting to be single is not really what you want, but it's how you feel. It feels like you are single with this situation. It talks about living in the moment, how important it is for you to live in the moment, meaning to just focus on the here and now, not to focus on maybe what happened backwards in the past, not even to get yourself overwhelmed about, will he make it? Won't he try? Will he give up? Will he run away? Will he end up in the hospital? Will he end up back in jail? All these worries is why they want you to focus just on the moment. You have put yourself and your back up against a wall. You have taken away from your own self to give this person. This card also shows that you love the fact when times happen or things happen, whether at work or whatever, when you just start to laugh for a second or laugh at somebody for a second, or something that they do is funny, or something they say is funny. When you get that happiness for a minute, you're like, wow, this feels really good. I wish it could last. And then the heartache comes back through and the worry comes back through. Sherry, these are private readings that people just purchased. So a card for Girl Talk is here, which is the Three of Cups. So we have the Girl Talk and we have the Three of Cups. And with the Girl Talk, it's about trying to live for the moment, not allowing yourself to get overstressed. That's going to create you to feel this way. We don't want to do that. It's talking about here where the Three of Cups is really about a celebration, about, other people getting together, maybe people that are going through and know the struggle that you're going through. Maybe it's connecting with other people who get it, who understand exactly what you're dealing with, who also can respect the fact that you're still trying to make it work. You're waiting for the good outcome, so to speak. So you have the clock and you have Girl Talk. Let's see what your next card is. Okay. Your next card is Lightning. Lightning talks about sudden changes. There's shocking news. It also can talk about epiphany. It could be an upheaval. It could talk about a transformation. And the card that goes with the Lightning card is, in fact, the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is a result of this lightning strike. So when lightning struck and a situation happened and things occurred and things got out of tune, out of balance, out of whack, when this sudden change began again, this shocking news came. This person was then incapacitated. There was in jail. This person then got like a surprise, an epiphany moment where they got to get out of jail and to go get some help. They began to work on a transformation, but because of all this sudden change and upheaval is where the Ten of Swords comes in. So the Ten of Swords is talking about you feeling as if you've been stabbed in the back so many times by so many maybe relapses, by so many failures, by so much mouthy, harsh words that came out of this person's mouth. This person speaks from pain. This person speaks from fear. This person speaks to you, Tammy, from the unknown, so to speak. They're not sure what it is that's missing within them, but they don't feel complete. When they lack in something, whether it's in the relationship, whether it's in school, whether it's in work, whether it's in family, whether it's in recovery, when they lack, they blame you. As we still talk about the lightning and the lightning card, which was this, remember? As we talk about the lightning, it's also saying that there's going to be now a sudden change that's going to take place. It is shocking news that you're going to hear. This upheaval, though, this shocking news, this information that comes into you quickly, is going to help to create a transformation, either with you or with them. Once the lightning happens, there is going to be the King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles is going to be a love offer out of the blue. This love offer that's going to come out of the blue is something that you've desired and waited for quite some time. It's like I may have had to spend all my coins on all of this, but I have one coin left and I'm holding on to it. It's kind of like a lucky charm, so to speak. So whether you have something that's lucky for you, like a lucky 4-leaf clover, a lucky pendant, a lucky charm, an heirloom, anything that a rabbit's foot, a feather, whatever brings you luck, hold on to it, because love will come out of the blue, or the talk about being in love will come out of the blue. It will be even a conversation that talks about missing you, wanting to be with you. All right. Now, your fourth card, which is really your seventh card, and we have one card to go with it. Okay. So your fourth card comes up as healing heart. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom. Searching so hard for freedom from a toxic relationship or even addiction makes complete sense for you. This card makes complete sense for you. The card that came with this card in the same pattern is the Ace of Pentacles. So the universe is trying to help you by handing you pleasures, by handing you opportunities, by handing you an outlet, a way to get out, a way to enjoy yourself, a way to set yourself free for a little bit. This relationship is also becoming an addiction for you with the situation at hand. It's time to step back, to focus on you, and know that when this relationship is ready to move to the next level, you'll still have communication with this person. However, you won't be as involved because you're going to take a step into another direction, something that is going to help you to get through these hard times, something until this person decides to make the choices and decisions that they need to so that you two can be together. There is a balance coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles. This balance is going to allow you the freedom to get what it is that you need to enjoy life the way you deserve to enjoy it until he is ready to stand up, grow up, and make the decisions that he needs to make. That is, in fact, coming. That is coming. Now, I want to give you, Tammy, one final card from the regular deck. Okay, Tammy, your final card is the Six of Swords right now. So this is what's advised. Doesn't mean you have to follow, but this is what's advised, is to turn your back in a certain way, to move away from. Don't be somebody's crutch. Don't be there to pick them up. Don't be there to wipe their tears right now. Don't be there for anybody but yourself right now. Right now, you need to separate yourself from the situation and give yourself a little bit more time and freedom. Everything is definitely going to be okay. However, if you make the path so easy they won't be able to learn the lessons they need. So there's definitely a message here and a warning here. This person is truly in love with you. This person does not know how to communicate properly. When they are feeling very upset, when they're feeling anxious, when they're feeling like they effed up, when they're feeling like they don't want to keep doing this, they're tired of being labeled, so to speak. They just want to live their life normal. But when they realize finally that they got to get to this point and put this work in, then they're going to be okay. But Tammy, what's more fragile right now than that person is you. It's time for you to decide to take care of yourself. Yes, you'll still communicate with Scott. Yes, you'll still talk with him. Yes, you'll still, whatever way you communicate back and forth, you'll do. It's not ending. It's not leaving. The only way it can end or leave is if you choose to just completely just be done. But otherwise, I don't see it ending. I see it being a future, but I see that he's got to go through so many hard lessons first. And if he doesn't go through them himself, he will not learn anything. So there was no point of going through them lessons. You understand what I mean? So he's got to take his time right now. But for you, Tammy, right now, make this weekend something fun that you want to do for yourself. Find somebody that might want to go with you or meet you somewhere and do something fun. Laughing is your best medicine right now. I also feel like somebody can be kind of silly either at work or around you that makes you kind of happy. So whoever that is, let them continue to be silly and make you happy. All right, Tammy. So that is your mini. So payment, real quick, payment. You don't have a phone right now, yeah. Yeah, but he can get one through that Obama stuff, the Obamacare, like he did before. Payment, quick question, payment. Did I do yours or did I skip you yesterday? Did I do yours, honey, or did I skip you yesterday? I hear you, Tammy. Me too. I need to smoke too. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just making sure I did because I didn't want your money to be there and I didn't do it and I couldn't remember. I can't remember. I'm on these muscle relaxers, so it makes me so calm and relaxed. I can't remember too much, but my grandmom said she likes it because my thinking is slower right now. So when she's telling me stuff, I'm getting it all the way instead of having to repeat the question to her. Oh yeah, I'll have to go through when I get off of here and put it back up. I think I put it on private. Because somebody was harassing me. So I put it on private. But I will definitely put it back up as soon as I'm finished this one. All right, so next up we have Leslie. I'm tired of logging back into this thing. Okay, so yeah, I just have Leslie. Okay, so Leslie is my last one. So, Leslie, give you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. All right, Leslie. I'm doing it now. I'm shuffling now. I have to shuffle both decks. Okay, that says yes. This one. All right. All right, Miss Leslie. Payman, you're so sweet. Payman, you are just too sweet. I just love Payman. And your accent, I love it too. Yeah, Tammy will be good. Don't worry. This will end very well for Tammy, but she's going to have to go through this struggle with him. And like I said, he's not noticing how she's struggling and hurting. He's not even paying attention to how much she's hurting. She's hurting a lot. We love you, Tammy. We love you. We don't want you to hurt. Just like my girl Leslie. Leslie's heart is so big that she needs a bigger body to put her heart in. Leslie goes up above and beyond for everybody. And Leslie does all of our prayers for everybody that needs prayers. And Leslie is always helping everybody else. But Leslie's doing great. She's going to school, right, Leslie, to better yourself? Payman, you're a doll. Payman, you're a doll. You really are. All I want is to see all of you so happy. That's all I want. Oh, my Shelly Prescott. Absolutely, my Shelly Prescott. Definitely one day at a time. Thank you, Shelly. Hey, Jolie. Hi, honey. Everything's cool. Hey, Squigs. How's Captain? How you doing? Oh, I love you too, Shelly. And I love my Tammy, and I love my Leslie. I love all of you, really. I love my Squigs. I know I love my Squigs. I love my Lindsay. I love all of them. I got blessed. I have such a wonderful group of moderators, don't I? Such a wonderful group. Leslie Payman said, Leslie, all the best every step of the way. Go, girl. You got this. You definitely got this. Right, Payman? She got this. Absolutely. See? You got it, Leslie. It's going to be better than ever. Better than ever. So I can't wait to do your reading. So I'm going to do it now. Even while I'm smoking. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do it and smoke. Captain has been in his terrible twos lately. You got to take him for another pup cup. That was so cute. Send me another video when you do a pup cup with him. He's so cute. Thank you, Shelly. Yeah, Leslie. I'm glad she told me too. I'm glad my grandma told me. I'm glad. They gave you amount of time to wait on this person, to bless this person, allow this person to come in your life. And if this person doesn't want to take the opportunities, then it's not fair for you to have to keep struggling. So they'll remove you from the situation right now so the other person can notice the absence in the space, and then they'll want to come towards you. So that's the goal. That's the goal. Praying for you, Jolie. We're praying for you, Jolie. Okay, Leslie, first card up. Your first card up, Leslie, is about abundance. Because abundance is your key. So remember, Tammy's was a clock. Yours is now abundance. So your whole title is about abundance. Abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of health, abundance of... So they're showing me prosperity, but they're also showing me abundance of a gift of love that you give to others. So in other words, you're going to be able to give more of you, Leslie, to other people because there'll be more in you. It feels like you felt depleted a little bit, like maybe energy was lost a little bit. It is also showing on this card that you may have found yourself playing tic-tac-toe with yourself, kind of losing a little bit or not mattering or not counting. Okay, also too, looking for approval from somebody who's not giving you this approval, whether that's your father or your mother, but somebody. This card, abundance, talks about keeping a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want with gratitude and bliss. So remember when we talked yesterday, we even spoke about gratitude and bliss. We talked about being happy for what we have, working with what we have to be happy, loving ourselves enough to spend time with ourselves alone. Some people hate being alone, but You can't hate being with yourself. And nobody else is going to be responsible for your happiness but you. That's why it's important to find the things that make you happy. Even if somebody's doing things that are negative to you, like they're doing at your house, the snooping, the prying, all that, then you have to turn that into a different energy. Because if you keep it as you receive it, you're going to use it and wear it. And that means you're going to attract more of it. So we don't want to do that. So that's why it's important to keep a positive mindset no matter what. Make it difficult so they can't find anything that they're looking for. Remember, I told you to use different places to hide things. The card that comes up for you with abundance from the regular cards is the Two of Cups. So now we're talking about abundance of love. Now we're talking about, Leslie, that this is what, when you ask what else is coming, what else can I look forward to? This is exactly, hello, Juliet. This is exactly what's coming. This is somebody wanting to share what they have with you and hoping and expecting that you'll share with them the same thing. This is about a balance coming in. This is about an equality coming in for you. This is about finally somebody meeting you halfway. So when this is going here, Leslie, this is talking about somebody who's wanting to come towards you, somebody who is going to make a change. But this is the whole key. When you're talking about abundance, we need it to be balanced in every area, not just focus on relationships, or this won't work. But if you put it together, if you put it as one, work on abundance for yourself first, making yourself happy first, getting out, socializing, doing a lot of different things with a lot of different people, a lot of different places, volunteering your time will give you tenfold back of blessings. Then somebody will come in, somebody will make an offer, somebody will give you balance. Definitely give you balance. See what your next card talks about. Your next card is the Dragonfly. The Dragonfly is about trying to be lighthearted, finding out that things are going to come to the light. Be willing to adapt to the changes that are coming so that you can heal. Now, part of your reading yesterday was definitely about things coming to the light, about you trying to heal from a certain situation, even from past situations still. The fact that you are coming to the light, whether it's through the counselor, whether it's through your friends, whoever it is that you talk to. At the same time, it's saying to try to be lighthearted. Don't take everything in so deep. Even when this new person comes, don't take their energy in too deep. Allow things to be surface only for a while until this person earns the right to come in deeper into your heart. Don't just let somebody in. We do go with gut feelings. We do go with the chemistry. We do go with body language. We do go with the different endorphins that we have. But at the same time, you're going to find out the truth of something. You're going to find out from someone's mouth is going to speak to you, Leslie. This person will share with you the knowledge that they have, the information that they know. This could be that person's mother. This could be that person's sister. This is somebody who's going to try to explain something of why something was delayed, or why something never moved any further, or why nothing's happened yet. Now, with the Dragonfly card comes up with the Devil about addictions, about somebody having some type of addiction, whether it's a porn addiction, whether it's sex, whether it's just flirting, whether it's game playing, whether it's drugs or alcohol, whatever is going on with this person, there's definitely some type of obsession or addiction. Now, we know that there's an obsession because we know that this person is very obsessed with you. And I do feel like this person wants to be very sexual, wants to be a sex addict, so to speak. They want to come into that level. But this person, and usually when people have the Devil card coming in, and when it has to do with sex or porn or intimacy, things of that nature, then it's usually because there's a fear behind it why it hasn't moved forward. There's some kind of a fear. There's also some type of control issue that goes on with this. So be patient. Let's see what else we get. Okay. So the next card that comes up for you is, in fact, talking. Talking makes sense. Talking talks about interested, conversing more, awaited messages that arrive, text, call, email, or hovering over you. The hovering is really pushed here. Hold on one second. Please excuse me. My car's at the shop again. Hold on. Hello? Yes. Hi. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. But I never let the car get under a half a tank. Oh. Oh, okay. Like the heart pumping, right? The blood. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Exactly. Uh-huh. Oh, good. Yeah, please, because here's what I said is that at this point, I'm not bothered with your company. I'm bothered with GM and this that keeps happening. And I've read about other people having the same issue with the same model. So here's my concern is that because I almost got killed a few times because the car, when it reduces power, whatever's behind me, trucks, 18-wheelers, I've been behind them all, or they've all been behind me. And luckily I'm okay today, but what's going to happen the next time? When I have to go on the highway. So I'm scared to trust it. So I would prefer you to drive it. See if that light comes on again. If you need it 3 days, then you need it 3 days. But, do whatever you can to try to trigger that thing to show up for you, because I don't want to be the one killed. I'm paying a lot of money for a car that I can't even really use to my convenience, to what it should be for, because of the situation, which again, I'm not blaming you guys. I'm saying just in general from GM, whatever's going on. But listen, I don't want to find out the hard way that something else should be recalled by GM and I'm dead and can't do nothing about it. And I lose my children and my grandchild. Please, I'm scared to trust it. I really am. So I honestly would prefer you to drive it for a couple of days to, like you said, because I'm scared to death, honestly. Yeah, and it's a beautiful car. Listen, it's my favorite. I love the style. I love all the things that it has in it. But if I can't enjoy it and ride it safely, or even be afraid to put my grandson in it because I don't know what could happen, that's not good for me. That doesn't work for me, which means I can't keep it. So I need help. Yeah, well, I know you got to do one part at a time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the computers are getting more and more. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then I think that's going to be bad because when one little thing triggers it, everything is shut down because of one little thing. And it's a shame that there's not some type of something built like a generator, like for your house. Okay, all the electric goes out, but you got a generator backup and boom. So you got enough. Yeah, you got enough just to get home or get 3 more miles. And then you got to address it in a shop. But it doesn't have a safety backup, and it should. I think every car should come with so-called like a generator to get you at least to the next destination so you're not stranded. You know, it's crazy. I'm glad I'm not an old person, you know, because it would have been a lot worse and the reactions would have been a lot slower and the outcome would not have been the same. So, you know, scares the death out of me. But I appreciate it, everything that you guys are doing. I also asked if they could send me a copy in my email of my April. Okay, was it the complete one? The one that was showed everything done on it? Because the one I had didn't have that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I needed just for April. And again, I'm not after you guys. On my mother's grave, I'm not after you guys. I'm just after the fact that this car shouldn't have me in this position or put me in that position. And like I said, I could have got killed. Like, this is no joke. I am so upset. And now I'm wondering, listen, it's like, you know, if you're with somebody 3 times and they cheat on you 3 times, 4th time they come back and say, well, I'm not going to cheat on you this time. Yeah, okay. Are you really going to believe that? Or are you going to be on guard all the time? So same thing is now you're going to give me my car back and say, okay, so far we couldn't trigger that thing. It didn't come back on. Hopefully this was the problem. Hopefully this was the problem. But what if it's not? What if I'm out there again? You know, I'm just a nervous wreck with it. And I'm scared to death. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, please. And whoever drives it, please be careful. I know there's an older fella, but I don't know what his reflexes are or whatever. Please be careful. I don't want anybody to get hurt. But especially an older fella, that's somebody's dad, grandfather, and everybody else. So, you know, please, I don't know where he's contested that's safe if you got a track or something, but please don't let him go behind no big trucks and stuff, because I'm telling you, if that thing comes on, it's going to stop him almost, and then it might not turn out good. And I don't want to be the reason somebody else getting hurt. You know, yeah, it stresses me out. I don't wish bad on anybody. I just don't. You know, I just wish everything would work out. Right. Okay. And they'll write all that down, right? So I'll get a copy of that whole report too, where they say that the fuel was only half or whatever, the pressure. Okay. Hopefully that's it. That makes sense. I mean, if you only give me, you know, a half a cup of coffee, I'm only going to run halfway. So I get it. I get it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Okay, you guys. So sorry about that. Yeah. My car has been in the shop 4 or 5 times now for the same issue. They keep saying they found it and it's okay. But my problem was I'm out on the highway. I'm doing 60 miles an hour. And this light comes on saying reduced engine power. And my car goes from 60 miles an hour down to 20, 25. That fast. And I have a tractor trailer behind me blowing his horn. Zzz, zzz, scare the death out of me. I get off the road without even really looking in the lane. I could have got killed or caused an accident. And to get off the road and get off the highway, I'm like, you know, I couldn't go down and visit my daughter in Virginia and drive because I sure couldn't afford to fly. So I would have drove. Would have cost me maybe $80 for gas, but I would have drove rather than fly for 400, 500. And I couldn't even do that because the car's not dependable. I don't need to get stuck going through a tunnel. There's 3 tunnels to get through to Virginia. I don't need to get stuck in one of them when the car does that. So my nerves are shot. So my car is now back in the shop as usual, on top of me having a bad back, and my knee is still bothering me. So I'm falling apart. You guys pray for me. I'm falling apart. All right, Leslie, I'm sorry for your interruption. I will give you an extra card because of your patience. Thank you. So Leslie, as I said, the card talking is what came up. Talking was the next card. Talking being about interesting conversation, something of conversation. So this is kind of like a door opening for you, Leslie, saying if you want to communicate more with this person, if you want more things to come from them, for them to be able to even initiate conversation, talking about something that's interesting, something that you know that they like, that they're interested in, something that will get their attention to keep them talking more. There are awaited messages that will arrive for you, as I said. Again, it could be through a text, through a call, through an email. Definitely something of that nature. Now, the next card that comes up for you is the Golden Mirror. The Golden Mirror talks about a self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, okay? So this person who you're interested in could definitely be doing a one-sided thing because they're doing things their way, which is satisfying them, but they're not doing things to satisfy you. They're not meeting your needs as far as conversation, conversing, talking, hanging out, going places. But this person is very self-absorbed by doing things that they like, that give them pleasure, right? Watching you, peeking through the window, whatever they're doing, watching you driving, following you with their truck, car, whatever, and you knowing that they're doing that, you seeing them go by. It's all about what they're filling themselves up with, but giving you nothing. So this is what it's talking about when it says the Golden Mirror. It's kind of like take a look in the mirror, because the only person that's reaching any kind of satisfaction here is the other person. So that's kind of what we were talking about yesterday, about taking care of you, taking care of your needs, being out with other people, socializing, doing things different, knowing that what they're doing, this one-sided shit, isn't going to work. All right, let me pull a regular card for you. So a regular card for you comes up, Love Out of the Blue, again. And I shuffled the deck. Says Love Out of the Blue, the same like Tammy got. So all of a sudden, as you keep doing you, keep staying to yourself, keep ignoring that person. Just if you see them, hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. Like, what's wrong with her? Any other time she'd try to talk or whatever, keep it moving. Keep it moving. That'll pull them back toward you. Okay. The next card that's going to come up for you, and it's funny because I know Tammy had the Emperor, and somebody else was dealing with the Three of Pentacles. I don't know why that's coming up. And of course the 9. But you have a Swords card. You have the card that comes up talking about the Two of Swords. Your card in reference to that relationship is now up to you. So for this part of the reading, that part's up to you. You have the Two of Swords. You can cut something out that's not making sense, that no longer serves you, that may be a little bit secretive, somebody that may be in the shadows, somebody that's not coming all the way out, somebody who's not showing you who they are, somebody who's not trying to make changes here. So you may decide to take your sword and say, shh, and now it's gone. Your next card that comes up, Leslie, is about date. This is what you want to know. Meeting someone new. Dating. Get back out there. Plan or set a date. So you're going to be approached. Told you. You're going to be approached. This person is definitely a little older than you. This person is a little stocky built. This person is somewhere between 5'11" and 6 foot tall. This person apparently has dark eyes and dark hair. This person is going to come to you through another person or through a message that gets said to you. Somehow, some way, it's going to be related through either money, where you spend money, where you're saving money, where you cash checks at, where you spend money could be, like we said before, a store, a grocery store, but this person is going to talk to you. They're going to say something to you. You're not going to have to speak first. They're going to talk to you first. So this is great. Oh, good job, Leslie. Then we have the Justice card for that. So finally, it's saying that what's coming to you, this gentleman that's coming in, is going to be the justice that you deserve for the situation that you had to deal with the other person not doing what they needed to do, not following through like they should have. Let's pull another card for you. So you have the Axe card. And the Axe talks about a breakup or separation. It talks about stopping the pattern from a past relationship, probably your ex-husband. It's talking about giving the silent treatment to your ex-husband. It's talking about no more abandonment issues. This card here, the Axe, it talks about how you're deciding to cut out the pain from the past, cut out the possibilities of anybody returning. Nope, they can't, because I put a boundary up. So no matter how hard they try, they can't cross that boundary. For you to say, I'm going to stop this cycle, this pattern, This pattern of abuse, neglect, abandonment, denial, you're done with it. You're not going to deal with that anymore. I'll give you another card. I'll give you a card for the axe. The axe. You're going to be able to do all that because the universe is going to give you an abundant amount of blessings. It's going to bring you a lot of love, a lot of hope, a lot of inspiration. It's going to show you the doors that are opening, not the doors that are closed. Your last card comes up. Camera. Reminiscing, having a keepsake, perception of, learning from the past, making new memories. So that's what the camera talks about. So with the camera, again, it's like you taking pictures of what you want to see. Like where you walk at, by that beautiful lake or by that water, wherever it's so pretty there that you showed me, take pictures there. When you're back home and you're not there by that walk, then look at those pictures. Let them take your mind just looking at them pictures of what life can be for you. See your future, your happy future in front of you. Don't particularly put a particular person in there with you, but just put it in there, the feeling of knowing you'll have a mate with you. That will come. I got to pull another card for that one. Okay, so you have the Ten of Wands. So you had yourself becoming overwhelmed with a situation that was not serving you, that was not making you feel well. You were putting so much energy and emphasis on this topic or this person that it took away from all other areas of your life. It took away from being with your son. It took away from being with your parents. It took away from being with your sister. It took away from doing your homework. It took away from doing your studying. It took away from church. It took away from a lot of things. But now, as you understand that this is a little overwhelming and hard to deal with, now we got to the point where you're able to understand that you don't have to hold all this up by yourself anymore. Now you can just let a lot of that go and only hold on to what is keeping you safe, what is keeping you happy, and what is keeping you strong. That is the true balance that you need. So that is your beautiful reading, my dear. Wow, it was Leslie? That's awesome. I described what he looked like. Okay, so that's all I have for today. So I thank everybody for being here. I'm going to go put some ice on my back because I'm struggling here. And I hope to see you guys in a little while. I'll be coming on soon to do one question. And you guys will be able to purchase your questions through PayPal. We'll see how that goes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to put ice and then put heat again. Hopefully that'll work, doing both the ice and the heat. Hey, Susan. Thank you. Love you too. So I hope you guys had a good reading. Hope you were satisfied with these cards. I think they're pretty awesome. Yeah, Kayla. Yep, $50. Questions will be $50 because it won't be just a yes or no. It won't be a one card answer. So questions will be $50. I will be using the regular mini Rider Tarot deck. So I will see you guys at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock for questions. $50 through PayPal. Okay. And the link is in the PayPal link is in the description of this video as well. Meanwhile, also undo the private on that video for sticks yesterday and let you guys see them. All right. I'll see you guys soon.